What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel for this quick video in relation to my previous video, which has the conclusion that each spot on the floor requires different timing. Now I decided to test all spots and make a chart out of it. So before we go to the actual chart, let me show you guys how I made it. So basically we'll be using our moded controller. So for those who don't know, with this button here, you can set specific timing. So whenever you press this button, it's going to be uniform all the time. So right now, this one is set to 600 milliseconds, and that 600 milliseconds will green all these spots here, just after the 3-point line. So let me show you these. It should be a green. No. Not there. Probably there. Yep, should be a green. One more time, just to show you guys. And it should be a green. Now, what we need to do now is to find all the spots on the floor that will be green by 600 milliseconds. And on the chart that we'll be doing, we'll put that in one color. So for example, we know that this will be green, right? So we check here, it should be a green. This one here, I think this should be a slightly late. Yep. And here, let's find the boundary. I think this one should be still a green, yeah. Let's try it there. This one should be a slightly late already. Yeah, I'm correct. So it's going to be the same thing on the other side. So now, next thing we need to do now is to find the boundary. So to find that, let me test it first. Yep, green. We need to step back a bit and just take a shot and wait for Steph, like not to green the shot. So here, yep, slightly early. So it means that this spot here, yep, what was that? Somewhere there. This spot here have different timing from this one. So it's like they belong to a different timing zone. So let's just call it a different timing zone. Let's try it again. This one should be slightly early. Yep. And when we go back there, oh no, this one should be, I don't know, should be a green, yeah. Step back a bit again. Yep, slightly early. So what we need to do now is find the new timing to fit this new spot. And I think it should be a 640. 640. I'm just changing the program. So yep, done uploading. So where was that? So let's try the original spot first. This should be a slightly late. Yep, that's correct. And for the new spot, I think should be, I'm not sure. No, this one should be the same. Yeah, should step back a bit more. Yeah, this one should be a green. Right. One more time, should be a green. When we move forward a bit to the original spot, should be slightly late. So yeah, so we need to do that on all spots on the floor again. Then find a new boundary, set new timing, find all the spots that will fit that new timing, and so forth. So here's the chart. Not the most symmetrical chart in the world, but it does the job. So on the top left corner, we have the timing estimation. Of course, it always depends on your jump shot and your ratings, but it will give you a rough idea about the increments. Like you can notice here, there's a big jump from pink one to the red one, things like that. So now you might ask, Toots, so what? I mean, what's the point of this? Knowing all these things will help you on your jump shots. Like you can put that image at the back of your head all the time. So when you take a shot on a certain spot, you'll know if it's going to be slower or faster, so you can really anticipate it. So this one will be really helpful. And I know that cheaters might take advantage of this info, but at the end of the day, if you have a modded controller and you want to cheat, you'll find a way. And if they have a Chronzen or whatever controller, they can do this by themselves anyway. It takes them 15 minutes to gather this info. Now, I received lots of comments on my previous video saying that, Toots, it's been this way since last year. That's not a big deal. It was actually not. There's actually a small difference, but it's not sensitive like this. It's like one step away and you'll enter a new timing zone. Wasn't like that before. You don't believe me? I'll show you these. So now we're using the previous gen version, the Xbox One version, and I'm gonna show you guys that with the same timing, we can green on different spots on the floor, like really different spots on the floor. So we'll try it first in the 3-point line. So that was a green. And with the same timing, we can green from the free throw line. Now, we try on the logo. Now, with this spot, we might miss, we might green, but you can see that on the shot meter, it's right at the center. It just happens that it's too far. I'll show you these. So see, I can even green it with the same timing. So that's how it was. Green. See, you can use the same timing from the free throw line and the logo. That's how it was. So if you're wondering now that you can hit your threes but you can't hit your mid-range or some other spots, this is probably the reason. So please share the word. If you have a Twitter account or whatever account, please share it there. And if you have a YouTube channel, you can make a video out of that chart, just share it there and just put me on credit. And by the way, it would be really awesome if you can follow me on Twitter for more updates. And like the video if you like it, and subscribe to the channel for more videos. So that's all, stay safe and happy gaming guys. Peace.